Wow. So I go to sleep. I didn't even go to sleep. I was chilling. Then my man Big Money Sean came across and said, KD's to Phoenix. Isn't that some? I remember back in June, I said that sooner or later, KD's going to want out of Brooklyn. And, right, I said over the weekend, once Kyrie was traded, I said, watch Kevin Durant ask for his trade request, and he's gone. Gotta give my boy Big Money Sean a lot of credit. He broke the story, and I'm gonna get the details right now of going where. Where is it? Here we go. Okay. Yeah, my ESPN is out. Maybe because my company and them are not dealing with each other. So let me see if NBA T has it. I got the details right here. I don't think I don't think NBA TV is covering it. Typical NBA TV always drop ball. It over here. Oh man. Woo! So the Nets get Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Jay Crowder, 4 first-round picks, and a pick swap for Durant. Now, I'm looking at Phoenix right now, and I'm going to tell you Phoenix's downfall in the West. You didn't get rid of Aiton, and I'm curious will they get rid of Aiton later today. Because Aiton thought he wasn't getting touches before. With KD there, mm, mm. We'll take a look at the Suns roster in a second. So Bridges, Cam Johnson, Jay Crowder, 4 number 1s for Durant. Wow. Mikal Bridges was shocked. He said, "Oh my God, he'll be close to home." Bridges will. And let's see what um let's see what let's see how the West looks like as we speak. Okay, let me get over here and I'll tell you what I think of the Western Conference. Speak. Wow. What a move. What a move. Get the oh wow. A lot of trades happened today and tonight. And I tell you, the NBA has given a barrage to tune out the Super Bowl. It's like no one cares about the Super Bowl. Everything is about the NBA. All right. Take a look at standing in NBA tonight. Go to the West. That's where the money is. I'm gonna tell you right now, Sacramento will drop a little bit. You got Denver Grizzlies, Mavericks, Suns now, big time Suns, and the Clippers. I'm gonna bring the Kings down a little bit. All right, here you go. I'm gonna swap the Kings. I'm gonna put the Kings at 7. Move the Suns up to 3. Mavericks and Clippers are 4-5. And I'm going to put the Pelicans 6. That's how I'm going to do it. So you're going to have 6 teams to win the West, in my opinion. 6 teams. Here's going to be the question. It's looking more and more like either Denver or Memphis is going to draw Golden State and maybe the Lakers in those playing tournaments. I tell you, I'm looking at Phoenix right now. You talk about a thunder jolt for your franchise. It's what Phoenix did tonight. Wow. Wow. What a job by by Jones. James Jones. What a job he did to get Kevin Durant. And I think what happened was Durant, once Kyrie was there, and I told people he was only there because of Kyrie. But I'm gonna look at the bigger picture. Brooklyn side of it. Okay. If they would have gotten Aiton in this deal, I would have liked it more, Brooklyn. If they would have gotten Aiton. If they would have gotten Aiton and Cam Johnson and make sure I got the peripherals right in this. They would have gotten Cam Johnson, Crowder, and 2 picks. I would have liked it for Brooklyn. Because Brooklyn would have had something they can build on. I look at Brooklyn now and wow. Wow. To me, I think Bridges is going to be a star. The Nets got a player right now, Thomas, who's playing great. Crowder gives you toughness off the bench. Wow. And the Nets just played Phoenix. So what happened was they got together, 2 general managers, Tuesday night and talked about it. Because I think what KD told him was he wants out. And now you look at KD, bro. You got KD. You got Chris Paul. You got Devin Booker. Aiton in the middle. And Phoenix is going to be tough, folks. That's just the bottom line. Yo, come back up here. Phoenix is going to be tough. Phoenix is going to be tough to beat, folks. Earlier tonight, I said the Suns. Yeah, I'm back, baby. This big trade happened. I'm back. Oh, man. I'm back, baby girl. I am back. Good thing I didn't go to bed. We say hello to Brownie Ellie. You could come up if you want, Brownie. Come up. I know you don't really know basketball. Come up. Wow. So, I live here. I live in New York and I live in the Bronx. I don't live in Brooklyn, but this was a devastating for the Brooklyn franchise. And I'm gonna tell you why. I kill Brooklyn all the time. One Z's. Everybody should come up if they want to. I think I dropped the link. Yeah, I did drop the link. Everybody could come up. One Z's in the building. Say hello to everybody in the chat room except Mr. Miami. I'm glad Mr. Miami came up. Oh man. Oh. Johnny Ellie in the house. Good to see beautiful. Oh man, KD traded to the Suns. This destroys that Brooklyn franchise, folks. It really does. More than you think. You know, a couple years ago, I said for a long time that Brooklyn to me was a shaky proposition. And I've been proven right over and over again. On Z's in the building, good for him. Him. You know, this destroys the Brooklyn franchise. I don't care how many draft picks you get back. This is devastating to Brooklyn. Sean's in the room. That's my insider. Hey, you can come up, bro. Come up for a few. Read what Sean says. That's a train Durant to the Suns for Packers. Yeah. 4 first-round picks and um Jay Crowder all going to Brooklyn. And I'll say it again, this is a devastating blow for the Nets franchise. Yep. Devastating blow to this franchise. Yo, come on up, Aries. I just dropped the link, bro. This is devastating to the Brooklyn franchise. They will not recover from this. They will not recover from this in Brooklyn franchise. They won't. I'm gonna tell you the dynamic, the difference between the Knicks and the Nets. KD leaving town, everybody's laughing at him. In this town, he's a clown. They call him the Fin Man here because he never. Yeah, this is a rap. You damn right, Aries. As a trio, KD, Kyrie, James Harden's 1 round in 2.5 years. That group, that entire group of KD and um, Kyrie, only one playoff series when they swept the Celtics. I believe it was 2021, and then the Celtics swept them last year. This is to the Brooklyn Nets as devastating of a blow to that franchise. I'm not joking because they have to compete with the Knicks in this town. And now that they have nothing, if you're a Star Trek fan, the Brooklyn Nets are the USS Constellation. Have you ever watched the episode called The Doomsday Machine? That's the Brooklyn Nets. They are floating right now drifting in space. And also, what this tells you is when you have an owner like Joe Tsai, I always told these guys back in June, I got pushback from Third Ward, I got pushback from Auntie, okay? And I told him that owner don't play. See, the NBA has the reputation, and it's real. They deserve this. That they inmates run the asylum, while in the NFL, the owners run the plantation. And let me also congratulate the NBA because the NBA doing all this on Super Bowl week. Wow. Yeah, the deal is done. Yeah, the new Suns owner pushed for the trade because the guy got like 25 billion in the bank. And getting KD to the desert, that re energizes the Phoenix franchise that was drifting. Now Phoenix is re energized. Watch out in the West. Phoenix is re energized now. I think the Lakers were re energized, but I say it again, and people think I'm kidding. I'm looking at the top six. I'm going to switch a team. I said this when I came on this morning. I'm going to switch Sacramento with the Pelicans. But I'm going to put the Pelicans six. I'm going to put Dallas. I'm going to put Phoenix third. Dallas four, Clippers five, then the Pelicans. And then whatever happens between Sacramento, the Lakers, the Timberwolves, and the Warriors, that will probably be your final four. One of them, those should be the teams for the playing game. Those should be your teams in the playing game. The Timberwolves, the Warriors, the Lakers, and the Kings should be your teams in the playing games. Whatever which way that is. But the top six teams in the West to me are Denver Grizzlies, Mavericks, Suns, Clippers, and Pelicans when Zion gets back after the All-Star game. Now, here's going to be the question moving forward for those six teams. Okay? Here's the question moving forward. Which team will stay the healthiest? Which team will do the least of load management? Okay? If I put Denver back in April, believe it or not, guys, because I felt their two big guns are coming back. And I think what you see is in the West is that teams are like saying, Denver? Really? Denver? Yeah, Denver. And now what looked like an easy, in my opinion, between Denver and Memphis is now going to be tough. But I still think in the end, Denver is going to win because they have the best player in the world. And when you have the best player, every time you choose up, that team usually wins, especially if he has a squad around him, which Jokic does. I mean, I'm looking at these teams healthy. The scary thing is about the six top teams in the West. I don't know about Dallas. I think Dallas gonna have to make another move. I don't think Phoenix cares. I think Phoenix feels they got the big three. They're unstoppable and Aiton in the middle. Phoenix is definitely re-energized. Suns are. And New Orleans will make a run once Zion is back. They'll make a run. And those are your six teams. I think Dallas got to make another move. The Clippers um will try and do something. And I think of all these teams, I think the team that really needs to make a move of any of them is the Grizzlies. I think the Grizzlies got to do something by tomorrow or later today. This is unbelievable what's going on here. Wow. Give Adam Silver a lot of credit. This is the most action with giant names the NBA has changed in the trade deadline. Unbelievable. Great. A lot of people think Phoenix got it wrapped up. I don't think so. A lot of people were on the Laker bandwagon at midnight tonight, but when my main man hits me up and says, "Bro, this went down," now I look at these teams, man, and that's my top six in the West. I do. I think those are the top six in the West, and I still feel Denver's going to come out of the West. Jalen Brown is out indefinitely. Broke his face. Jacob Patel, Jacob Polo was traded tonight. I love that trade for Toronto. Toronto will try and get some guys out of there. The new starting lineup for the Suns will be Chris Paul, Devin Booker, TJ Warren, Kevin Durant, and DeAndre Ayton. Oh. The NBA has done a great job this week. Nobody even knows the Super Bowl even exists. And I think this is again, this is devastating to me for the Brooklyn franchise. Now you have nobody to go see. So wow. We've had a night of absolute and this a week. See who else is saying. D Scott in the building. Thank you for coming. We see who else is here. Him is here. The Nets future is amazing. Would you like to come up and explain to me him? Good to see D Scott. It's been a while. What's up, family? D Scott says the West is stacked. It is. Phoenix got to worry about staying healthy. I agree. Jalen is out. Yep. Damn. Yeah, he's out. Super what? What's football? You're right about that because I don't even care about the game, bro. Real talk. I'm definitely seeing a Nets game next season. Tickets for the low 100s. Yeah, man. It's gonna be plenty of tickets available. I can tell you that. It will definitely play plenty of tickets at Barclays um next year. That place is gonna be a morgue. Yes, unless they get Wambayama, that place is going to be a morgue. D Scott in the house. Good to see him in here. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a morgue at the Barclays. D Scott must live here in New York, so D Scott, let me know where you at. BK, BX, Manhattan, Staten Island, Long Island. Let me know where you at in New York, bro. You definitely get to see some games next year. So what I predicted would have happened in June, it has happened. I predicted it. Got a lot of pushback, but it has happened. Okay. Kyrie goes to Dallas. KD goes to Phoenix. And I'm gonna say something that I'm a little bit wrong about also. The inmates do run the asylum. Kevin Garnett wanted to go to Phoenix all the time. He got his wish. I see the Knicks going up. I see the Raptors going up. And I see the Brooklyn Nets going all the way down. All the way down. The Knicks is just 3 games out. They'll catch Brooklyn. Take a look at something. Yeah. Toronto rolled San Antonio. Popovich right on schedule. Washington beat Charlotte. Who cares? Charlotte right on schedule. Cleveland rolls tonight. Detroit. Look at that. The 3 worst teams in the NBA all lost tonight. Boston continues to get it together. Sacramento came back. Very impressive road win. Minnesota. They win tonight. Part of the Laker trade. Blew out the Jazz. Dallas hung on to beat the Clippers. And Portland, I don't know why, but Portland did beat Golden State tonight. That was the NBA scoreboard. See what these guys says right here. You're right. Oh, you in Coney Island? You live in VA now? I feel you. Got the hell out of this shithole. I feel you, brother. So, so if you didn't hear the news, KD going to Phoenix Suns. What a trade that is. What a move that is. And I'll say it again. DJ Kuda here right now. Wow. You know what I'm saying? No one's gonna be talking about this Laker trade tomorrow morning. That trade's long gone. And give the Lakers credit. You know, the league tried to spoon feed them. Doesn't matter. Phoenix is stolen the show. Getting KD. Oh, what a great job by the Suns. To me, the big winners, Dallas. They got Kyrie for an EBT card. The Lakers, because they didn't have to give up a goddamn thing. Get what they got. They just gave up uh, Westbrook's $47 million, and of course the Phoenix Suns put the dirt on the coffin on the Brooklyn Nets franchise. Stunning. How It's stunning how this went down tonight. And I was wide awake. I was just chilling, and this happened. Wow, 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 wow. So I'll be back tomorrow. I'll change my time tomorrow. What time I'm coming back on air now that all this has happened. I'll be back at I'll be back at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Matter of fact, I'll be back at 5 o'clock tomorrow. 5 o'clock, I'll be back. Wow, all this action went down. I tell you, I know the Lakers. They were just going crazy. I know the media went nuts. This overtaked that deal. That deal is nothing now. Um, Getting a bunch of role players. That's just about it. People in the clouds, thank you for watching. I came back extra time to tell you the trade, and it's official. Tomorrow, we will talk more about this when I come on the air tomorrow at 5 o'clock. I wonder who him is, because he made a point which I find surprising. He said the Nets' future is amazing. Wow. Hmm. I'm sitting here stunned with all this news. And again, give the NBA a lot of credit, folks. They have overshadowed the NFL. Never in my wildest dreams I thought I would see this. And my brother always say, expect the unexpected. This week, this was the unexpected. And if you're an NBA fan, who I make fun of all the time, you could throw it back in football fans' faces because the week has been yours. Okay. And the Super Bowl, because I think the officiating was so poor last week in the first half of the 49er playoff game and the Cincinnati game near the end, people like me have lost the Super Bowl. For me, lost its luster. I want to take a look at something real quick. I'm going to take a look at each team's schedule before I get off the air. In the West, the contenders. I'll start with the Nuggets. I know they play a lot. They got New Orleans 3 more times, twice in late March and once in April. Let me see if they play the other Eastern teams. Curious to see that. Nuggets. They got the Mavericks next Wednesday night. We will do that game up here. There'll be no coming up here talking about football, Dolphin bullshit. Next Wednesday night, we'll have Dallas and the Mavericks from Denver. Well, look at this stretch. Let me read it to you. This is Denver. Okay. Next Monday, the Heat. Next Wednesday night is Dallas. Then they go to Cleveland. Then they go to Memphis. Then they host the Clippers. And then they host Memphis. So from Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and Monday and Wednesday of next week, and then right after the All Star break, they go to Cleveland and Memphis, and then they play the Clippers. 3 games in 4 days, and then they play Memphis again the following Friday night. Then they got Milwaukee in late March. They got Milwaukee, Philadelphia, the Pelicans, and then they go to Phoenix twice in like a week. They're in Phoenix the end of March. That will be, if I'm not mistaken, end of March is Saturday night. They play them again, TNT, April 6th. They're at Phoenix. So they go to Phoenix twice, folks. The Nuggets. Their schedule is not easy. They go to Phoenix twice. Look at Dallas' schedule. What's up, Emoji James Brown? What's up, that boy? Say what? Yeah, KD got traded tonight. The Lakers made a blockbuster tonight, but that has been overshadowed with the major blockbuster KD to Phoenix. That is officially done. And for Emoji James Brown and that boy, let me read you the two trades. I will do KD first. KD goes to the Suns for Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Jay Crowder, and 4 number 1 picks. That all goes to Brooklyn for Durant and TJ Warren. The Laker deal that happened at 8:30 tonight when I came on the air. I checked the ticker, and this is the Laker trade. The Lakers receive uh, D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, Jared Vanderbilt from the Jazz. Russell Westbrook goes to Utah, and Mike Conley and a bunch of number 1 draft picks go to the Timberwolves. So, and again, that trade has been overshadowed by the KD trade. And right now, you look at the West, I said it a minute ago, I'm going to still ride that Nugget train to a championship this year in Denver. But the other 5 teams, Clippers, Pelicans, when Zion comes back, Dallas, Phoenix, Memphis, those teams are going to tell you the story in the West this year. It's going to come down to matchups. And it's fascinating how destroyed the Brooklyn Nets are right now. That franchise is uh, obliviated. And it's a good thing that Phoenix played Tuesday night in Brooklyn, so KD don't have to see the Brooklyn fans till next year. Wow. A lot of people saying they're going to drop the NBA now. A lot of Brooklyn fans, doesn't surprise me. Wow. Look like Ben Simmons is next to go in Brooklyn. This is what Kyrie Irving said at the press conference tonight when he found out KD got Phoenix. I mean, got Brooklyn. He said, "I'm glad he got out of there. There's never been one moment where I felt he's been angry at me for the decisions I made." Okay, that's from Kyrie Irving. First time ever in the history of the NBA that a team had two All Stars and both of them got traded at the trade deadline. And let me say one more thing: it's only one player getting paid on the Brooklyn Nets, and that'll be McAlbert, making 20 million a year. Draymond Green calls out the Nets owner, saying that Josiah is petty. So there you go. Oh, also one more trade. There's two more trades. Jacob Poto, the center from the Spurs, goes to Toronto. Dusty's in the building. Come on up, bro. All you guys, come up. Come on up. There you go. Come on up, guys. Let's go. Let's talk about this. It is really true, emoji. All this happened tonight. All of this happened tonight. When I came on the air at 8:30 Eastern time, the rumors were bubbling about the Lakers. And then when I started to check, when I went on the air, the trade went down, and I broke that story this tonight. Um, I broke that story tonight, and then uh, I was up lounging around. That's what grown men do. We all are grown men. And Big Money Sean blew my phone up and said Durant's gone, and it happened. So to me, the biggest loser of all these trades since Sunday has been the Brooklyn Nets. Their franchise is destroyed. And like D. Scott said earlier in here about 20 minutes ago, he's going to a lot of net games next year. Going to be plenty of good seats available. Could bet on that. Yeah, Dusty, come up, bro. Dusty says he's coming up. We're going to talk about this. People in the clouds, thank you. 3 people and 4 picks. Yes, sir. All going. No, nobody with that boy. Get up here, man. Nobody wants him. That's going to try and trade him. So another big name to look out for who could move later today. The Raptors are going to blow their team up. And the only one that's staying in the Raptors is the Barnes kid, who was the rookie of the year, Scotty Barnes. Look for Siakam to go. And another trade tonight that happened: the Knicks and the Trailblazers. And I'm a Portland guy. I love this trade tonight for Portland and for both teams. Um, Josh Hart gets reunited with Brunson. That was the championship backcourt for Villanova. And he goes to the Knicks, Josh Hart, for a number one this year that's protected, lottery protected. But I think the Knicks are going to make the playoffs. The uh, I don't see the Nets making it. And if that doesn't happen, Portland will get 4 number twos. So that trade went down tonight. All right, my boy is up here, one of my favorite people on the planet Earth. Get this kick started. Who's up here on Sunday? And
Mac Mace, what's up with it, man? How's my sound? Can you hear me?
I hear you perfectly. I told you guys on Sunday that once that trade was out with Kyrie, I said, I bet you by Monday, he will request a trade. They met with KD on Monday. Phoenix was here Tuesday. I think they made the parameters on Tuesday night, and now this happens. This is the best week the NBA has had, Dusty, and God knows when. They have overshadowed the Super Bowl.
They have actually. KD getting traded for what
LeBron
my
breaking
man
the record.
says three pit. I had what 4 first rounders. I'm
Yeah,
assuming
four
probably
first rounders this year
low first
25,
rounders.
27. Yeah, this year 25, 27, and 29.
But who they give up though?
Bridges, Crowder, and Cameron Johnson.
They gonna miss Crowder.
Yeah.
So Cam Reddish is going to Portland. They didn't
Yeah,
like
for
him in New
Josh Hart.
York. It seemed like they didn't like him in New York.
Cam Reddish,
They didn't like him in New York.
I tell you right now, I wanted this kid since they told me about him when the Knicks got him. I think this year they got him early in the year. I will. He will get plenty of playing time in Portland now.
I don't know, Maze. I think this whole KD thing, I think it's good that it's over with.
Oh yeah.
But the problem is, it's like nobody's going to Brooklyn.
That's why I said that franchise has been obliterated.
You know what? The move that I'm impressed about though, the move that I actually like, you're gonna laugh at this, Mace. The fucking Lakers.
I think the Lakers' problem is, and I do agree with you, they robbed Utah. But I think the problem is KD is so big, it just overshadows what they.
But think about it. They dumped the pick. I don't think they gave up any. They dumped Russ. They didn't give up any picks.
22nd, 2027 top four lottery protected.
They gave that up.
Yeah, they gave that up.
2027.
Yeah, that's all the pick the Lakers had. They gave every pick this decade. They gave to either the Pelicans or the Thunder.
Mm. Well, I mean, I think D'Lo was a good pickup. I don't think I would have gave that up for him, but D'Lo is a good pickup. They
I
got
think
to
the Lakers did good tonight, but I think the Phoenix Sun franchise, which was on life support, I think now is re-energized. And Booker just came back Tuesday night. Wow.
Why do you think they was on life support? Do you think the DeAndre Ayton offseason thing really put them in a bind?
I think what killed Phoenix is they never recovered from losing to Milwaukee like they did. That's what I think.
Milwaukee, huh? Mm. Uh-oh. All right, Mace. No light skin hate, okay?
I don't hate. I don't like skate hate. Fuck that.
You bite your bigoted tongue.
No bigoted tongue. I don't like skin hate.
Hey,
I li-
with Mace, it's only a two light skinned nigga per limit on the panel. With Mace, only two
It's
light
not.
skinned niggas are allowed on the panel. Now, I'm just saying.
Saturday, I did a 12-hour show Saturday. Nothing
What's
but
going on,
light skinned
twin?
dudes on the panel.
Now, Mace, I always be fucking with you. You know what I mean? Dusty got to fuck with you about the light skin shit. With us being light skinned brothers. What's going on with y'all?
Well, I'm smiling because I remember back in June, I told you and Auntie that they will get rid of both of them some way, somehow.
They did,
I'm
Mace.
not gonna lie, Mace. I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised that they got rid of Kevin this early. I thought so when they got rid of Kyrie. Okay, I wasn't surprised about that because let's just be real. They've been wanting to get rid of Kyrie, so that wasn't a surprise.
For
But I
EBT tonight,
thought,
by the way.
yeah, but I thought they was gonna at least hold on to Durant to at least the season was over. Then they was gonna try to dish him. The fact that they traded him this early, I guess they just said, you know what, F it. Let's just go ahead, restart now, sooner than later. And they did get some. I don't think there's no amount of fair even trade you can get back for talent like Kyrie and Durant, but they did get a lot of picks, so possibly it can help them in the long run. But they still they need a star. They don't have a star now. They like
Exactly.
their starlet.
Oh
So
man, no,
and
they got it.
and
They
Ben Simmons
started
ain't
Ben
gonna do shit.
Simmons.
He's on the
Have
block.
Ben
mercy.
Simmons bro.
Plus, he's
Ben
on the
Simmons is
block
a
too.
lot. Ben Simmons is a lost cause. He's been a lot. It's not even. I don't even think it's so much he lost his game. The nigga lost his mind. Once you lose your mind, bro, like everything else is just doesn't even matter at this point. He
Chasing
lost his
those
heart.
light
He lost
skinned
his
women
mind.
he likes to bang. That's why you be doing it.
And
But
see, let me tell you something, third. I'm gonna tell you something. The thing, this is the thing, bro. One day, you know what? Tomorrow, Ben Simmons could wake up and say, you know what? I'm gonna be the best
fuck out of
motherfucking
here, bro.
basketball player in the motherfucking world. And
Fuck
guess what?
out of
It wouldn't
here.
take him. It wouldn't take him very long to actually actualize that. If he
Look,
woke up tomorrow
Dust, you,
morning and said
you
that
Dust,
shit.
Dust, you my light skinned twin brother, and I hate to go against you, bro, but bro, Ben Simmons is done. He been done, bro. Like, look, his heart ain't in it, his heart ain't in it, his mind ain't in it, and
You know
he's a
what, third?
bitch,
I don't
bro. I'm
think
sorry, he's a
you know.
bitch.
You know what, third? I don't think you like light skinned niggas either.
Nah, he look. Ben Simmons is the one light skinned cat that do make light skinned niggas look bad. He's definitely one of them. If it, he's that because the nigga just lost his damn heart, bro. It's like I don't know, bro. Like I said, bro, he's a bitch to me. But I will say this though, Mace, and we've had this discussion before many a times. But I told you everything that you see that's going on right now with these players jumping ship and going to this team, demanding trades and all of this shit, this all started and stemmed from LeBron. Like as soon as LeBron came in the league and the league kissed his ass and gave the keys to the league and made him the face of the league and all of this bullshit. And as soon as they start babying him and letting him have all the players that he wanted and letting him go wherever he wanted with no type of pushback and shit, like all this shit opened up in this was the like back then that was the start of what you see what's going on right now. That opened up Pandora's box because the
Made the
players
NBA
started
Finals.
realizing they're like, okay, if LeBron can go wherever the fuck he wants to go team up with this person, that person, then why the hell can't we do it then? You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because it's like when LeBron did it back then, you didn't hear not one person or one sports analyst make a big deal about it. They wouldn't criticize. They were saying, "Oh, LeBron is such a genius and he's this and it." But as soon as Kevin Durant says he want to go play with this person, that guy, they want to go. Oh, how can he go play with Golden State? Well, motherfucker, y'all do realize that Miami Heat was Golden State at that time period before Golden State became a thing. So it's like the biasness is real. And you know what? Shout out to Kevin Durant. I like the savage move that he made today by getting him to get him the fuck up out of the New Jersey and or Brooklyn. And the reason why I say that is because you notice how now that this news came out about him jumping ship to Phoenix and Russell Westbrook getting traded and shit, you notice nobody's talking about that LeBron breaking history yesterday. Nobody's even talking about this shit no more. Everybody talking about this shit now. So hey, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it.
To about midnight tonight, everyone on the planet was celebrating the Lakers making a championship run. Now that this has happened, the Lakers are crickets. I was
Man,
Well,
talking
fuck
about
Mace,
it.
LeBron.
I was talking a few.
Mace, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think that move. Yeah, them getting rid of Russell Westbrook was a good move, but D'Angelo Russell doesn't. D'Angelo Russell is not going to get them any closer to a championship because he's an ISO player. So the Lakers already have enough ISO players. LeBron, to a certain extent, is an ISO player, or at least he needs the ball in his hand to make shit happen. So the more guys that you have that need the ball in their hand, how's the flow of the team going to work? Like y'all have a bunch of pieces that don't fit. So I never thought the Lakers was going to do anything this year. Like this is another lost season for the Lakers. Like
Oh
period,
yeah,
it's
and by
over
the
with.
way, this is a light skinned brother I do love right there. I love the college boy. This kid's a mega star in my opinion. Go ahead, that boy.
Who?
Talk about Devin Booker. That boy. Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
That
It's
boy. Go ahead.
it's
You're a
man,
Lakers
it's
fan.
crazy. Like the last thing I heard about it earlier today was that there was no way Durant was gonna get traded.
I heard the same thing, bro. Matter of fact, I figured they'll get rid of him in June.
If
I'm
any,
not gonna lie,
if they
y'all.
were gonna
I
give
think
him
them.
that out.
Go ahead,
I
Fabo.
think them. I think them losing Mikael Bridges. I'm not saying that that's going to be a difference maker, but I think it does kind of hurt them on defense a little bit because Mikael
Definitely
Bridges
on
was a pretty good
defense.
defender. But I
Definitely.
mean, people forget that KD can play defense too now. Like KD's just not just a scorer; he's not a one dimensional player. KD can play D too. So I think he could possibly make up. He'll make up for that. But if they could have been able somehow to keep Mikal Bridges, I think that then it would have been like I don't know. This team would have been super hard. They would have kept Mikal Bridges, but it's cool. They still to me now with this team. This team is easily top three, top five in the West. It
Yeah, I
also
said it
made
tonight. I said it tonight for what about half an hour ago. I said you have. I'm gonna rearrange the West. I kept Denver 1, Memphis 2, Phoenix 3, Dallas
mhm.
4, Clippers 5, and New Orleans 6 with a healthy Zion. And after that, the Kings 7, and that's the plan. After
And
that,
Mace, Mace, I hate to go here because did, what I'm about to say. This is our boy, but me and you love us some job, but this is why Josh shouldn't have been running his mouth
I
earlier
said
talking
the
about
same
some.
thing earlier
Oh,
tonight, bro, on my other show.
exactly. This is why Josh should have been running his mouth talking about. Oh man, we not worried about the West. We got the West. We just worry about. This is why he shouldn't have said. Now he put his fucking foot in his mouth because
His
now
mouth,
guess what? You got to worry
exactly.
about the West because the West is loaded now.
Hmm.
Right.
All the talent is in the West now. The West is the if the West wasn't the dominant conference before it is now. All the talent.
That's
The only players you got out East now is Giannis, Tatum, and Embiid. Them the only three
Harden.
guys. I don't
My
count
boy,
Harden as a superstar.
and don't
Harden's not
forget
a
my
superstar no
boy.
more.
Don't for,
He's not a superstar no more.
and don't forget my
Harden
boy
is a
Devin
complimentary
Mitchell.
player.
Devin Mitchell's having a monster year.
Yeah,
Cleveland.
yeah, yeah. I can. My bad. Okay, so you got four players, superstars. These Giannis, Mitchell, Embiid, and who else
And
did I
Tatum.
say?
Tatum.
Tatum.
Jason
Okay,
Tatum.
so that's four. Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
four. Like I said, Harden's a complimentary player at this point in his career. He's not a superstar no more.
He's not a
So
super. Jalen Brown ain't a superstar.
and he's hurt, by the way. Broke his face tonight. Akuma, just to let you know, that trade is real. It's done. Katie goes
wait,
to
who broke
Phoenix
their face,
for
Mace? Who
Brown.
broke that?
Jalen Brown
Who
broke
broke
his
their
face
face?
tonight. Jalen Brown.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. How long
Yeah,
he
I'll
gonna be
show you the
gone?
pic. I'll
Broke
show you
his
the pictures
face.
in a
What the
minute.
fuck, nigga?
Yeah, he busted. He broke his face tonight,
He's
man.
gonna be wearing the mask and all of that.
Sure is the Phantom of the Opera mask.
You
Kuma,
on
this is the
on
Hey,
trade.
on the Rip Hamilton side of the game, huh?
Yep. The trade is this, family. Katie and TJ Warren goes to Phoenix for Bridges, Johnson, Crowder, and 4 number ones. So that's the
damn, that's
trade,
a
man.
lot of number ones. That's a lot of
That's why
number
I would have
ones.
preferred. I
Four
would have
number ones.
preferred. I would have preferred if Durant would have went to Memphis.
Yeah, I would have too.
That would have been nasty.
That would, yeah, I totally agree. This is
But
Jameson
they,
Park.
but they, but they think about it though. Think about it, there, boy. If Memphis would have traded to get Durant, just think how much they team that they would have butchered their team. They would have had to give up a lot of pieces to get Durant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
quite
would rather
possibly.
have
Yeah.
Durant and
So
have
it was
some of the
probably
bench guys been have the same guys because 3 of them are up for free agency this year. So
because if you look at the Grizzlies team, they got a pretty young team. They got a young squad. Like I would say, majority of their players are in their 20s. You might have a few that's in their 30s, but so I like the fact that they stayed with their core.
Right.
In their deep, if I'm not mistaken, I think Memphis has like an eight to 10 man rotation. So the
Right.
Memphis
They
will be
do.
all right.
And you
The
and
problem is,
they would have had to trade a lot. The Baines would have had to went to Brooklyn, and they would have had to bust that team
yeah,
up
that's
to
what I'm
get those.
saying. That's why I said that's why I say that I like the fact that Memphis did, even though it would have been nice to see Memphis. I mean, KD on Memphis, they would have had to trade a lot of their core young pieces, and I don't think they would have helped them in the long run as far as like the depth of their team. But they'll be all right though, because like I said, they got a long. Memphis has a long run coming up ahead because like I said, their whole squad is pretty young. But if I was them, like I told Mace this like probably a couple weeks ago, they need to just shut the fuck up, quit talking shit, and just go out there and play and win games. Because now that y'all been talking all of this shit, talking about the West is nothing, and y'all really worried about the East. Now you got to worry about the West because everybody's loaded now. So
there you go, right here in the thumbnail. Jalen Brown out
with the
indefinitely.
facial fracture, ooh,
Yeah, broke his face. So
yeah,
probably fell on the court.
he gonna have to come back.
Fell on the court.
He gonna have to come back with the mask. Hey, but know, for some reason, when niggas come with the mask, man, niggas be playing their ass off with their mask. I
Rip
don't know what it is
Hamilton.
about the mask, but dudes be. No, I'm not even talking about Rick. Remember LeBron? Even though I can't stand LeBron. He had the little mask. And I remember one game he went off with it. Kobe had it, I think, at one point. So yeah, man.
There you go,
But damn,
folks.
Phoenix. Okay, so what? Mace, has Vegas have they updated their odds
He's
on
LeBron
like
hair.
who's gonna win the championship?
I'll let you know right
Have they
now.
update has Vegas up? Yeah,
Let you
I
know
want
right now.
to know what's the odds for for Phoenix to win now. Now that they got KD. And no, I'm not a LeBron hater. I'm just a LeBron realist. So and and Mace
He's
keep it
hating
real,
on
bro.
LeBron.
Did it feel did it feel like because even though yes I know he broke the record the other night at home and Kareem was there, but did it really feel like that big of a thing? Because I mean they still lost the game and they lost to OKC of all teams. Like did it feel like one of those moments or did it just feel like they kind of like forced it to you?
They forced it, and you know what happened last night? And this is getting overshadowed now because of the KD move tonight in the Laker trade. When he was going to
You
get
talking about the
his
Anthony
break the
Davis?
record, yo, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
Anthony
that was,
Davis.
yeah, I want,
Oh, my
yeah, I
bad,
was
mate. You
saying
got it. My bad. You got it, bro. My bad.
No, go ahead,
You
talk.
got
Go
it, bro.
ahead.
Finish your thought, bro. My bad.
No, I just
No,
think
my bad. I
Davis is
want to hear
done.
what you had to say. You
I think
Yeah,
Davis. I
no.
think Davis is.
What was you saying?
He's tired
nah,
of the
third.
LeBron
Now
shit.
see, third, you the
That's
problem,
What
third.
was
I
you
can tell.
saying?
See, third, you the problem, third. You too cute with all the bitches, man, and you come to Mason's channel with this
I told
bullshit.
Ferg that. And me and him got into an argument.
No, man. Finish your thought. I wanted you to say. I wanted what you said that they got overshadowed by all the trades.
Yeah, they got Davis doing what he
What was
did
it?
was early this morning. It was the big story, and a lot of NBA players ripped him for it. You know,
Hmm.
but it's been overshadowed now. But I will say this: I think LeBron will have some repercussions for him tomorrow night and later tonight when they play Giannis.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. I think the Lakers not getting Kyrie Irving. It told me three things. It told me one, the Lakers, Junie Bush and Rob Pelinka, they're tired of his shit. They're not catering to him or his needs because they probably looking at
totally
it like
agree.
nigga, we got you Anthony Davis, we got you Westbrook. Westbrook was your idea, not
Hmm.
ours. And we got you everybody. We traded away our whole youth and future. All the young pieces we had, Kyle Kuzma, um, Brandon Ingram, all these guys that we Julius Randle have held. Then it told me that pretty much the league is done with LeBron because if this was like back probably like what 5, 6, 7 years ago, the league would have made sure he got Kyrie. But I think the league is starting to get tired of LeBron. I think the league is starting to have like LeBron fatigue at this point. They want to push Luca and Jokic and
All the
Giannis
foreign
and
guys.
all these other young guys coming up.
All right,
So,
for what
so
you asked
not even
for,
just so
I
much the
got it.
foreign guy. Yeah,
I got it for
yeah,
you.
you got
What
it.
you asked for. These are the updated
Yeah.
odds as of 20 minutes to 3 Eastern Standard Time. Boston is the favorite,
Hmm.
plus 360. Here you go, Fred Ward. You asked it, you got it. Phoenix has jumped all the way up to the second, plus
wow.
500. Milwaukee, plus 700. Denver, plus 800. Philly, 900. Then the
So wait,
Clippers at 1,200.
they have
Denver's
Denver number
number,
4,
yeah, now, yeah. They
Over
got
and who's
Milwaukee?
number 3?
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee's 3.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought they would have Denver over Milwaukee because Milwaukee ain't been inconsistent this year.
They're hot now. They won 9 in a row. Uh, Memphis 1,200, Golden State 1,200, Dallas 1,400, Cleveland 2,000,
So
2,800
wait,
is
where's
New
Memphis
Orleans.
on the list?
Memphis is 1,200. They're in the middle. Memphis is
Damn,
seventh on the
they got
list.
Memphis that low.
Yeah. Golden State 8,
7.
Dallas
Okay.
9, Cleveland 10, New Orleans 11, Lakers
What?
12.
What? what is Memphis ranked right now in the Western Conference? Aren't they a
Second,
top five team in the
second.
West?
Yeah, that's number 2.
Okay, damn, I
They've
can't
lost
believe
10
they
of their
number
last
two in the
12.
West and they got them. Okay, well maybe that's why they got them ranked 7 overall then on the list. Okay, damn, yeah, this shit
Educated
crazy.
Aries go. The Pelicans had a nice rival brewing with the Suns. We can end that shit now.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Aries, bro. Hey, but you know what though? On a bright note, Aries, at least y'all beat the Lakers the other night when they came, not too long ago when they came
I
to New
still
Orleans. So
say,
you know,
this is for you, Aries. I still say, when he's healthy again, hopefully after the All Star game, New Orleans will be a factor in the West before it's all said and done.
hmm
It's like
but yeah,
LeBron record broke the Matrix or something. Like what's up with all these trades?
Because what's going on, Akuma,
It's
is that a lot of people look at the championship in the West, very attainable. And it's not Denver's fault. It's just that, and I said this earlier tonight, fellas. I said the problem with the West is too many teams doing load management. And you got the post child of it with the Clippers. Can you trust the
hmm
Clippers? I don't.
Hey Mace, did you hear the rumor that they're saying, I guess, cause who did Russell get traded to? Was it Minnesota or Utah that he got traded to from the
Utah,
Lakers?
and the rumor is Danny Ainge is going to buy him out, and 3 teams in the
Yeah.
East want him.
Well, I
You
don't
mean
know
what?
if you
You
heard
mean
this, but
Westbrook?
I seen a
Mm-hmm.
I seen a story that that he's gonna, or I guess the Jazz are gonna buy him out, Westbrook out, and supposedly they're saying the Clippers are interested in him. I guess they're trying to pair him with Kawhi
That ain't
and
gonna work.
Paul George,
That's
That
the
ain't
only
but I don't
West
think
team that
that'll
wants
work.
him.
that ain't gonna
Miami
work.
wants him. Philly wants him real bad, and
Philly, nah, that ain't gonna work either.
you
and
gonna have
uh, and
Westbrook and
Milwaukee wants him.
on the same team? I'm
Nah,
not.
that ain't gonna work.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand where they're going with that one.
No,
I think they're going for name.
him and Butler definitely ain't gonna work. Him and Jimmy
Remember
Butler
him in
definitely
Miami?
wouldn't work. I could see them two fighting. Yeah, I
Man,
could
check
see him and
this
Jimmy
out,
Butler
bro.
getting
Hey,
to it
hey,
and
hey,
fighting.
third, check this out. Just because a nigga Westbrook wear dresses, don't forget the nigga still from LA.
Leave that alone.
Okay.
And fuck Westbrook.
No, listen, bro.
Man, fuck Westbrook.
That nigga Jimmy Butler will get the shit slapped out of him by Russell Westbrook.
I don't know about that one.
All right,
Man,
nigga, that nigga Jimmy ain't that tough. He let old ass
man.
UD punk him, nigga.
Nah,
You a
nah.
weirdo, nigga.
Hey, look,
And that's exactly why he ain't going to Miami. Like, it's over
Nigga,
for
you a
him.
man.
weirdo, nigga. Like
Jimmy
Jimmy
Butler
Butler
gonna
ain't
beat that
that
nigga
hard,
like he
nigga.
stole some.
Nigga, that nigga Jimmy Butler ain't hard, nigga. You try to look up at a
Man,
coach, nigga.
I'm
You ain't
telling you,
nothing,
I'm
nigga.
telling you, Jimmy
Westbrook
Jimmy
and
Butler gonna
Jimmy be
beat that
fighting
nigga
on the
like he.
first date,
Man,
man.
man, that
Like,
nigga Jimmy,
like,
hold up,
That's
nigga.
what I'm
That
saying,
nigga
bro. That
Jimmy,
shit is not
that
gonna
nigga
work.
Jimmy is
That shit
keeping
not gonna
UD
work.
employed. That nigga got a 3-year contract. And he ain't gonna play 10 minutes.
Miami, Sean, come on up. Link is right there. Come up,
That
Sean.
nigga 42 with a 3-year contract, and he ain't gonna play 10 minutes for the next 3 years. He just there just to slap Jimmy Butler.
You too, Aries. Come on up.
So,
Jimmy Butler could
so,
beat
so,
you right
Mace,
now.
Fight Jimmy
question,
Butler.
Mace. Not all of these,
Hey, he didn't do that. He
not,
didn't do that.
not at the
He didn't do
West.
that MMA shit when motherfucking UD was in his face, nigga. When he tried to rise up against Coach, nigga, he didn't do that MMA shit. That
That
nigga, he
is
was talking
true.
about
I
big
saw
bruh
that.
that
Damn.
I
day,
saw.
nigga.
Watch
Chill,
that
big
game
bruh.
too.
Wait, hold on.
He
Let
ain't
me ask
shit,
Mace
nigga.
this.
Before I let Aries go, go ahead, Fred Ward. I know you're gonna ask me. Go ahead.
I wanted to
Go
ask
ahead.
you. So now that the West has all of the superstar talent stacked on the West, how long will it be before the it balances out to the East again, and the superstars start going back to that conference again?
Gonna be
When
a
these
while.
when these draft picks grow up, I mean,
It's
you
gonna
got
be a
these
while.
you got these
And
kids in
don't
New
forget,
York. You got the Chicago
And
Fred,
kids.
if Wambayama goes to Houston or San Antonio, it's a wrap, man. I'll
yeah, it's a
say
wrap.
right.
Hey, look,
Houston.
I'm
And
hoping
it's
my
sad
Rockets
too.
get some, bro. Shit.
Mates, this is wild. The Knicks might never be good again.
I think the Knicks are gonna be just fine. And the trade they made tonight, I like. I
Yeah.
think the team is never gonna recover its Brooklyn, man. Because I told you guys a couple years ago I was up here. This is a Nick town, bro. They waving bye bye.
Man, get
You're gonna
that
see it in tonight's
bullshit out of
paper,
here,
today's
Mace.
paper. They're gonna say like this to the Fin Man. That's what they call
Mace,
Kevin Durant.
Mace, do you like the Knicks?
I'm not a Nick fan. Oh, I'm a Blazers fan, bro.
That's
I'm not
my
no Nick
problem. See,
fan.
all you New York niggas, you coming up here with that strong ass accent like yo BX son. Nigga don't even like not one New York team, son.
That's right, son. That's
Dusty,
right.
you ain't shit.
I'll do
Hey,
it in
hey,
my
hey,
language.
you,
Hey,
hey,
You
hey,
talking to
hey, you
Dusty.
remember
That's
Ed
right, nigga.
Lover? You remember Ed Lover? Come on, son.
well, Dusty. Wait. I could tell you why Mace is a Blazer fan because Mace historically only likes team that has nothing but whiteys. You know, Portland
That's
before
not
they
true.
started allowing niggas on the team, they had a bunch of whiteys like Bill Walton and all of them. So I mean, that's why Mace likes historically great white teams. You know how
No,
Mace is.
you
No,
telling
third.
too
They
much
had
on my
Clyde
man.
Drexler.
That was my guy.
They had Buck
Exactly. Clyde
Williams.
Slammer Jammer. My guy was
They
Clyde
had
Drexler.
Clifford Robinson.
That's right.
They had
So Max, you don't like those 70s era Knicks teams?
Which teams?
Those 70s era Knicks
I
teams.
was a baby. That's my
Bernard
mother's
King.
teams, bro.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Mace's favorite players are the players that used to shoot free throws. They used to like kind of like just toss it up with both hands. Those are his favorite players. The guys who used to shoot
Nah,
free
my
throws
team
like
when I was
that.
a baby, when I was a kid, the first time my parents let me stay up there, I had a good report card. I saw the entire Milwaukee Lakers Western Conference Finals when
Man,
Kareem destroyed Chamberlain.
this
That
nigga
was bad.
Mace was watching basketball players when they wore hoochie daddy shorts.
Hey, wait, Dust, I always want to ask you that, bro. Like y'all stole, you know, your Lakers, y'all stole that day from Milwaukee. Nigga, y'all ain't got no motherfucking lakes in no motherfucking LA, nigga. Y'all ain't got no
Hey,
lakes in
bro,
no motherfucking
they
Los
tried to
Angeles.
shoot
First
free
of all,
throws.
nigga,
That's
I'm
right,
a
Eric.
Golden State Warrior, nigga. Fuck the Laker. I'm a Golden State Warrior, nigga.
Hell yeah. Go
Uh,
ahead, Akuma.
it ain't fucked up,
Nigga,
man.
you a king. Nigga, shut your
I
ass up.
love
You a
the Lakers.
Kings fan, nigga. You a
I
Kings
love the Lakers.
fan.
Me?
You a Kings
Lakers
fan,
fan.
Dusty. You a Kings fan.
Oh,
That's
okay. Oh, yeah.
You know what?
Steve was the
I
Lakers.
was a Mitch Richmond fan, but I didn't like the Kings. I used to watch Channel 36, nigga, and catch the
Right.
Warriors, nigga. Back when they had nigga Tim
On TMT.
Hardaway, nigga, and Chris Mullen, nigga.
I
Nigga,
wanted to
your
ask
favorite
you. I
player
wanted
all
to ask you a
time is
question,
Jason
Mark.
Williams, nigga. You like Jason Williams, white chocolate, nigga. That's your
I,
favorite player.
I wanted
That
to ask
nigga,
you a question, man.
Yo, Jason Williams is nice.
White Chocolate was saucy,
Yeah.
nigga.
I was not a
With
fan
the
of his.
Peyton
I
Manning
have to admit,
haircut and
he was
everything.
nice.
What is this about NBA expansion, man? Is they really bringing the
Yeah,
Sonics back?
LeBron will get the Vegas team, believe it or not. I know, Ferd. I know.
This nigga LeBron, man.
Giving that nigga the Vegas
Wait.
team.
They bringing the Supersonics back.
Yeah,
That's what
most
I keep
likely. Yeah,
hearing.
them in Vegas,
Hey, Mace.
and
I'm a,
LeBron's gonna get the Vegas team. Yeah, go ahead.
hey, I'm about to slide into LeBron mama's DMs.
You stupid.
I leave that woman
Hey, you a
alone.
fool for that.
Hey, you know what, Dusty? Because you a light skinned nigga, you might actually have a chance, bro. Because Delonte West is about as light as you, nigga. So you might actually have a chance,
Yeah, you'll
bro.
have a great chance.
I
No,
know
man.
she let a bum hit it. Why not a dusty nigga?
I ain't gonna leave that there, bro. I wouldn't touch that with a
You ain't
5 foot
shit,
pole.
nigga. I swear you ain't shit, Dusty. I came with you.
That boy's cracking up.
Okay.
Yo, what's up, T. Iverson? What up? Yeah, what up, family?
So,
What
so,
you think
so, so
about these
Mace.
2 trades tonight? Miami's in the building. Arias is educate Arias is always good. His
So Mace,
appearance.
I know your boy. I know your boy, and you know what? I respect him for this. I really do. I know your boy Dame said he wants to stay and finish his career in Portland, but at this point now, with the West being so loaded, do you think it's time he goes out east, go somewhere else, and try to win?
Man, just get rid of his ass. I'll trade him to the Knicks tonight, bro. Just get me fucking Toppin, Quigley, and a couple more of those number ones that they gave us tonight. You can have them, bro. I'll trade
Get
him
that
straight up
Also,
for
bullshit out of
Maxi,
here.
bro.
also
Dude,
another
go.
thing too, Mace. Do you think with everybody going to the West, do you think Giannis is going to want to eventually go out west, or do you think he might go to New York to try to be
I
like the
still
big
believe.
guy?
Well, everybody knows he wants to go to Toronto, so I think he's going to Toronto.
I think Giannis gonna stay where he at.
Nah,
Man,
man,
if
I think
Giannis
he.
was smart, he would either go. If Giannis was smart, he would either go. Yeah, of course, we all know Giannis would be like a superstar over in Toronto. You know, because he's a
Nah, but
foreigner. But I mean, if y'all
third.
wait, hold on. But if Giannis wants to
Oh,
be
yeah.
like a global star, like as far as like Like he should go play in one of them New York markets. He should either go to Brooklyn or the Knicks. Because just imagine if he take the
He
Knicks
doesn't care,
and make
bro.
them relevant again.
Like I said about Aaron Rodgers,
but if you look at the
guys are
basketball,
different, bro. He wants to play with his people around, and who runs
Yeah,
Toronto? A bunch of
but couldn't
Africans,
you
bro.
see? Could
no,
you see Giannis in a Knick uniform playing in the Garden, making them
no,
relevant if
No,
they put a good team around him?
n-
no.
no. But what I could see him doing
Ah
is
man,
playing. What I could see him doing is playing with wanting to play with Scotty Barnes.
Yes, exactly. That's
That's
why
what I'm.
Toronto wants to blow this team up
And
today.
wait, he get to play with Scotty Barnes and Siakam.
Yep.
speaking about Siakam, I heard there was some team recently that won him. I forgot which one,
They ain't
which
gonna
team
get
won
rid
him,
of
but there
him.
was some team that they was trying to trade for Siakam. I can't remember if it was the Lakers or if it was the Nets. It was one of those teams.
Well, it ain't the Lakers. What the Lakers gonna give up for him?
Yeah, they made their move tonight, and they were pumping their
It's either
chest.
gonna be LeBron or it's gonna be AD. They ain't
ESPN
got shit
broke in
else.
with a special bulletin, and they were celebrating a high five. I
And
think
if,
That's
now,
my Lakers ain't gonna be good in a minute.
yeah,
It's
they
gonna
were.
be a while for them.
When you wake up at sunrise later this morning, it's gonna hit shockwaves. A lot of people went to bed when they wake up this morning
Mm.
and see KD's in Phoenix.
hey, you know what? I was just in Phoenix too, man. Phoenix, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Like they love their sons out there, man.
Mm-hmm.
They
Best
love
basketball
they
city in America
and
for the
whatever
NBA.
and whatever contract you get, bro, no state taxes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like buku money, nigga. You fuck around, get one of them houses up in Scottsdale or some shit like that, nigga, or a
Mm-hmm.
condo
Remember our
right there
boy?
downtown, nigga.
Hey,
That's
but Dusty, remember our boy? The
on that,
coach
but
used to be the coach of the Cardinals. Look at that crib he had. Remember?
Man, right? What's his name? Yeah. Matter of fact, he getting paid for the next 4 years. He probably should just sit.
He
Look,
went to Thailand, bro. He said
I
he'll be back in 2 years.
passport, bro. About to go fuck with some lady
Well, you
boys,
talking
man.
about Kingsbury?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
went to Thailand. The day he got fired, he said, "I'm going to Thailand." He left. I'll
man.
see you in two
Man,
years.
he don't even got to sell his house. They paying
Nope.
for it for the next 4 years. Why wouldn't even sell it?
He's not going to sell. He just wants to go be a passport, bro. It's
Man, I don't know. I wouldn't go to Thailand. I'd probably go to Brazil or Africa.
I would go to Brazil myself. Go ahead, Akuma. Speak, man. What's up, Akuma?
how you feeling tonight, Mace? How you
I'm
doing? How
good,
y'all-
man, bro. I was
Check.
in bed, bro. I just did 4 hours. No, I didn't even do 4. I did 5 hours. It's 5 hours. And Sean hits me up, blows up my cell phone, saying, "Yo, KD is gone." I said, "Let me get up and do this, and do this late at night, and
I turned on my
and I
notification.
appreciate you guys all coming up."
Man, this is
Yeah, I
big
had
news,
to.
man.
When I seen you live,
Yeah.
when I seen you live tonight, I had to come up here because I didn't think you was gonna cover this until tomorrow.
Oh man,
So when I seen you live,
I
I said,
didn't
"Yeah,
see it. I didn't see it until I
yeah."
seen the notification. I was like, Kevin Durant traded. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man. I put that as the headline. I
I
said I'll
didn't
be
think.
up in 15 minutes.
I'm like, whoa, they really blew it up.
Yeah, I knew they
And that-
would. I told you that on Sunday.
See, that's why you know what. And the crazy thing is, the GM did the right thing for the team, but the problem is he's about to get fired anyway.
Dusty, food. Remember what I said about the Kyrie trade? They gave up a EBT card for that, bro.
Right. And they didn't have to give up Aiden either, too. Aiden's still with the
He's
Suns, too,
still
right?
there. Yeah, I
No,
think
but
they're gonna
That's
make a bigger
intense.
deal
nah,
for him.
That's
this,
intense.
but no, you can't get mad at them taking that for Kyrie because nigga, if they didn't trade him, nigga, he was gonna play there to the end of the season, and they was gonna walk away with fucking nothing. So
Josiah and Marks are crazy, bro. I had a guy in the chat room to start this tonight, fellas. He said this was I'll show you who this guy is.
Josiah's a
don't know.
communist. Fuck that nigga.
So
Do
Mace,
that
right
shit
now,
over there.
currently,
Hmm?
Mace, who's the most talented player on the Brooklyn Nets? Is it Spencer Dinwiddie?
I'll say is our boy, what's his face?
Cam is
Don't say
Bridges.
Ben. Don't say
I'm gonna
Ben
Ben
go
Simmons,
Simmons.
nigga. Ben Simmons, nigga.
And Ben
Austin
Simmons is
Rivers.
about to get moved.
Ben
That's the
Simmons
next
is
one to go.
Ben Simmons is their best player.
Nah, and I would say it's Spencer Dinwiddie because remember when before he got traded away. Remember Spencer Dinwiddie was playing really good for Brooklyn at first before he got traded for Kyrie. So
Yeah, but that was when they had D'Lo and all them youngsters over there with him.
That was a nice
Yeah.
squad, but they blew up. And look at the curse. You play with the devil, bro, and you get burnt. Look at them now. Nobody's going to those
And
games
then
and get
and then
burnt.
you look at New Orleans right now. New Orleans is at a point where like if Zion break his leg again, they really good.
And they're still good, yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
took they basically scalped them Lakers, man. I was talking about that at the shop. They was like, nigga, y'all done traded all that shit just to get a fucking a COVID ring, nigga. Y'all done gave LeBron all that shit. He was supposed to bring y'all at least 3 finals, 2 finals, at least 2 finals.
I tell you, Fred Ward was making a good point. I'm gonna give it to that boy and a Fred Ward was making an excellent point. Look at the
What was
West
I gonna say?
now. It went from going to sleep to now. You got six powerhouses at the top, and you still got Golden State lurking. And I still think Sacramento's good, but they don't have the firepower to compete with these trades, bro.
Man,
So
no,
right
because
now,
Sacramento can't trade for nobody.
No, they want Siakam. By the way, that's not going to happen.
That ain't well, they can get
so right
Siakam,
now,
but what they gonna
Mace.
give up?
Right now, Mace. I'm looking at the Western Conference standings on my phone for the NBA. The Nuggets is 1, Grizzlies 2, Sac Town is 3, Dallas is 4, and the Suns are 5. Now, I expect by the time the playoffs come around, I expect the number 5 Suns to jump from 5 to at least somewhere in the top 3.
I
I'm
got
pretty
them
sure.
three.
I'm pretty sure Sacramento won't stay at that
I got
three
them at
spot
seven.
for long. They'll probably drop down
This-
two or
I got
three
them
Third,
seven.
spots.
but third is the problem. Them three
It's really
players
gonna be interesting to see how
was
Dallas
heavy.
play now. With Kyrie and Luca together, it's gonna be
They look
interesting to
good
see how
tonight,
Dallas
bro. They
play.
ran the Clippers out of the gym tonight,
Yeah.
and Kyrie's coming off
Yeah,
the bench.
that's what I'm saying. That like this is what I'm saying, man. Kyrie is like I was just arguing this shit at the shop. I was just telling niggas that Kyrie is one of the most skilled players of all time.
We had that back and
And
forth on
motherfucking
Sunday.
AD is the second most skilled big man of all time.
Nigga, kick his ass off right now, man. Get him up out of here. Get him up out of here right now.
Iverson?
Too.
No,
That's
no, Dusty,
I,
kick him out.
no,
He said that
pay,
blasphemous shit. He said
no,
that
pay attention
AD
to the word.
is the second most skilled big man of all time. Get out of here.
Listen to the words I chose very carefully.
Hakeem Olajuwon. I'll say that's up there. That's
There,
all I'm
hey,
Bro,
that's what
bro, he ain't
that's what I
fucking
was
with
saying.
Hakeem.
I just said second best.
Tim Duncan.
Over Tim Duncan, over Bill Walton, bro.
Tim Duncan is not a center. Okay,
Definitely over Bill Walton, base. You got to stop with
Bill
this
Walton ain't
white
shit, man.
worship, man. You got to stop that white man
Fuck,
worship, bro.
fuck that
Um,
amputated white man's foot, man. That nigga got a foot like a diabetic. Fuck him.
disrespecting, disrespecting the
Dusty.
greats, man.
Nah,
Man,
but you know what? Nah, I got Duncan over fucking
man,
Anthony Davis, bro.
man.
Sorry.
First of all, Duncan is not a center. He's a power forward. And second of all, when you look at
So is Davis, by the way.
First of all, when you look at Anthony Davis, bro, he can do anything that a guard can do move wise. Go
Anthony
left,
Davis is a
go
bitch. He's
right,
soft.
fade to
He's
the
soft
left.
like
I call him
he's
the
soft
Ruffles,
like
man.
I
I'll
didn't,
bricks.
tell you the truth, man.
I
That's
didn't
what I
say he
call
wasn't. I said
KD.
the most skilled. Name me one other big man that can do every move that he can do, that can get off every shot that he can get off. That stroke can do.
Actually,
No, Jokic is
I can
pretty
name you
damn
one.
good
Hold
too,
on,
Every
bro.
shot.
hold,
Yeah,
hold on. Let me get Dusty on that. You know who could have been way better than Anthony Davis had he just stay healthy, but he couldn't. And he could do every move that Anthony Davis did. Fucking DeMarcus Cousins. If DeMarcus Cousins stayed healthy, he could have been better than Anthony Davis. I don't
He'll
care
stay
You
what you
know
healthy.
what?
say, bro.
I like Boogie a lot, and I seen a lot of Boogie too. But Boogie was a little fat boy that moved around good, bro. He wasn't moving around like AD, bro.
Dusty, we gotta sit down one day. You gotta tell me some DeMarcus Cousins stories up there in Sacramento when he was there, man.
Man, to
Like
be
this is for
honest,
you, Fred Ward. Like GM gotta lay in the shitty bed he made.
Yeah, facts.
I liked Boogie. I like Boogie a lot. I still like him. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a Sacramento fan, but I always liked Boogie. But
I'll tell you right now, if I'm a team like Memphis, if I'm a team like Denver, even Golden State, I'll go get Boogie right now. He's available. He ain't gonna cost me.
Boogie without being injured is like a black Jokic.
I agree.
Okay. Now AD on the other hand, bro, like Boogie wasn't doing the type of shit that AD
Okay,
doing,
let me ask you
bro.
this, Dusty. Hold on. I'll see how you really feel about AD when I ask you this question. Let me ask you this. To you, right now, is AD a top 75 player of all time?
Of
I'm
all
curious to hear this.
time.
Yes, is he a top 75 player to you?
I don't I don't know. I don't think so.
Thank you.
It's
Like,
Okay, you
like,
know what? You
that's
know what? Thank
hard.
you for keeping it real, bro. I thought you was
But,
about to cap and say he was.
like
but see,
Clay
I'm about to get
I
on your
Thompson.
got
ass.
So
but
how
see,
was Westbrook, AD, and
I got
Carmelo on that team and not Clay Thompson's crazy?
hold on. I got players in the
and
top
that, and
75
that's
that
why
people
I
don't
don't
think
get it.
should be in there though.
Go ahead, that boy.
Is Westbrook really a top 75 player of all
Hell
time?
no.
Hell
No,
no.
no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
They
I
put
tell
them
you
Hell
together
who
because
no.
they
is
were
though.
all on the
I tell you
Lakers
who is
together. That's
though.
why they did it. That's bullshit.
Tracy McGrady is. Dwight Howard is.
I don't know
Motherfucker.
about Dwight Howard,
Dwight
bro.
Howard
I
is
don't know about
I
Dwight
say
Howard
Vince
didn't make
Carter is over. Like, what
Young
about
Dwight
that?
Howard, bro. Young Dwight Howard, nigga, on the defense was,
Orlando.
bro.
But
Of Dwight
he
Howard,
never
I would
won
agree.
shit though.
Bro, you ain't gotta win shit, bro. Dwight Howard on the defense
Dwight,
was like,
y'all do hold on. Y'all do realize Dwight Howard never ever developed any type of post moves. All he could
Just like
do is
Shaq.
just dunk on niggas.
I
And I
said
said the same about
defense.
Shaq, and you gave me
Look,
major pushback
look
2
at him
weeks
on
No,
ago.
defense.
whoa, Mace, hold on, Mace, hold on, because that's where I gotta give you a little pushback. Shaq actually did have that one little move where he turned around and you dunk on, like, but I'm
Oh,
saying Shaq could
come
actually
on,
play.
man.
No, Mace, hold on, Mace. Shaq could actually play with his back turned to the basket. Dwight couldn't. That's why in their finals, if y'all remember their finals where they played the Lakers, where they got their gentleman
Hey,
sweep. The reason why that happened is
neither could
because
Bill
he
Russell.
couldn't play with his back to the basket.
Neither could Bill Russell. And
And
he's top
also on top of that,
75.
it was a rumor that came out that my boy Elijah Wan tried to actually work with him and tried to develop him some post moves, but Dwight wasn't that he wasn't
And he
committed.
blew him
He
off.
didn't want to.
We ain't
So
talking about post moves. I'm talking about a young Dwight on defense. You was not worried if your man blew by you if you got Dwight Howard behind you. Let's just
That
keep
is
it
true.
real, bro.
nigga, I seen a game where Chris Paul dunked on fucking Dwight Howard. Get the fuck out of
I
here.
mean, that's old Dwight Howard. I'm talking about young Dwight
No,
Howard, man.
this was no. This is when the White was in his prime when he won those three defensive plays of the year back to back. I seen Chris Paul dunk on that nigga. No bullshit. I'm not
Okay,
even
look,
lying
bro.
to
We
you.
could pull up tape on everybody that was hard. We could pull up tape on Rodman. We could pull up the one nigga that dunked on Shaq. We could pull up the one nigga that dunked on Matumbo. The whole
I'm
shit,
sorry,
bro.
The White Howard. I'm not saying he was trash, but he's not as like as great as people try to make him seem. Even during the 3 years that he was defensive player of the year, I never was really impressed by Dwight Howard, bro.
Bro,
I never was.
like
I just
now I'm not saying. Look,
It's
you're right. He
not
didn't
my
have no
favorite
real.
center of all time.
I'm gonna tell you something, bro. When Dwight Howard before his back injury, bro, he was the best defensive center that I had ever seen.
I will give you that. He was good on defense, but
That's all I'm talking
again,
about. I never said nothing
he
else.
wasn't
I argue
okay. So
Robinson was better.
okay, question. Okay, and this is to all the fellas on the panel. Where even Dwight in his prime when he won those three chips back to back, where do you rank him amongst some of the greatest centers of all time? Where do you put
He
Dwight Howard at?
He doesn't compare to me.
he's a
Yeah,
top 75. He's a top 75 player.
he's not
He
in my
made
top
top
10 of
75,
all
though.
time centers.
He didn't make it. Go
He's
ahead,
not better. My bad. Y'all got it.
Akuma. Go ahead, bro.
I'm thinking like maybe top 20.
All
But
time?
Wait, you talking about players or you just centers? Is that what you're talking about?
oh,
Akuma.
centers, he's lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, he's an Elijah One guy.
No,
Go ahead, that boy.
he can't be in my top 5 because my top 10 got 4 centers in it.
That's right. You told me that the other day. Go ahead,
And
that
No,
boy.
I'm not talking about players all the time. I'm just talking about just strictly centers. Like where
Yeah,
do y'all
that's what I'm
put him in?
saying.
still, he's not in my top 10 of centers.
That's what
He's
I'm
not
saying.
on mine
My
either.
top 5 center is fucking David Robinson. It's like he can't like, and then you still got
Like
Patrick
the
Ewing to
dream,
go.
like right, like no, like that's crazy.
Well, Iverson
That's what
there
I'm.
making some good points in the chat. Go ahead, Fred One.
That's what I'm
bro.
saying. He's not better.
We
He's
all
not
shit.
better than. He's not better than Kareem. He's
But
not better than
we're not
Elijah Wan. He's
we're
not
not
better than
saying all
Shaq.
that. But I'm
He's
saying we're
not
not.
better than fucking
No, he's
David
not.
Robinson
Well,
No, he's or Patrick
Russ,
or
Ewing.
Patrick Ewing. So it's
No, he's
like
not.
who is he better than? Who's the nigga Dwight
But
better than?
but I tell you this.
Moses Malone,
No,
I
man.
got
listen. No,
Moses
listen.
Malone.
Listen. Listen. Dwight Howard was better than all of them on defense,
Better than Russell.
and we didn't say Russell just now, Mace.
I did. I said
Olajuwon
Russell was a center, right?
Yes, he was.
better
Yeah.
than Ralph Sampson, better than Manute Bol.
I mean not Mace. Dust. I don't even know if he was better than.
Mutombo,
Wait. To
like,
give you some pushback, to get Dusty some pushback. I don't even know if Dwight Howard was better on defense than my boy Elijah. I'm not saying that because I'm a Houstonian. I'm just saying that because if you look at it, Elijah got the most blocks out of any center. So I don't even know if he was better than Elijah on defense. So I don't know,
I mean,
bro.
but let's keep it real. Olajuwon played 19 years too, and I think the only injury he had was like a messed up hamstring one year where he was trying to get a contract. So like, Olajuwon, like it's like LeBron. You stick around long enough, you're gonna have the most.
and,
Mm.
and
I
for
don't
and
know,
for a
bro. I'm
good
just
fight,
I just never was a big Dwight Howard fan like that. Not granted, like I
I'm
said,
not.
I will give
I'm not
him.
either.
and for a
I
good
will get.
5 year stretch, Mutombo was swatting everybody to Jesus. So I don't, man.
Yeah, but
Dwight
Mutombo was
Howard
getting,
was the best
he
defensive
was
center.
getting Deboed by Shaq though. Who was Debo?
Yeah,
Who Deboed Dwight Howard?
yeah.
Not even Shaq
Look.
Deboed Dwight Howard.
I will give you this. I will give you this. Here's what I will give you on Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard, if we looking at historically, he might be one of the most athletic centers of all time. Even probably more athletic than prime young Shaq was when he was in Orlando. He might be just as probably, if not more athletic than Shaq was in
Agreed.
Orlando. But
Agreed.
but it but again, bro, even with
Not more
his
than Wilt though.
athleticism, even with his athleticism and even with his 3-time defensive player of the year, it never amounted to shit. And the one time that he did get to the finals against Kobe and against the Lakers, they got gentlemen swept. And you know what? The only thing Dwight can really say, is that he stopped LeBron from getting playing Kobe in the finals that win. That's really all he can really say. But what else can he really brag about beside that? Really?
Well, he did win a ring in the bubble for the Lakers, and he really
Yeah, he did.
contributed to that
That
team.
ain't nothing
Yeah,
to
But
brag
but
about,
he
nigga.
could have
That ain't
won
nothing
but
way
to
but
brag
he
more
but
though.
he
about.
was
He messed up his own legacy. He didn't want to follow in Shaq's footsteps, going from the Magic to the Lakers. He didn't want to be a Laker. He didn't want to play with Kobe. He could have won 4, 5 rings.
Nah, don't say he
thank
didn't want
you,
to play
thank
with
you,
Kobe.
thank you, bro. And
Don't.
You know what, Mace? Yes, he did win the bubble ring with LeBron in the bubble, but at that point he was just like a side accessory piece. He wasn't the main guy. I'm talking
Of
about
course not. He
him
wasn't the
being the
main guy,
main
but
guy.
he helped. Actually,
That, that,
no, I
Yeah,
started this.
that's why we can't bring
This
up no
felt really
rings won in your elderly years.
That's true. Go ahead,
That's the,
Akuma.
like when you pass year 10, like nobody want to hear that shit. Well, he got a ring in this 18th year. Like, man, shut your bitch ass up. That nigga,
Who's
ain't,
better?
Go ahead,
that
Akuma.
nigga was the 13th nigga on the bench. Shut up.
Who's
Go ahead,
better at
Akuma.
defense? Kevin Love or Dwight Howard?
Dwight Howard.
I don't know.
mm,
Kevin Love was going crazy on the Timberwolves. I'll just say
Yeah.
that.
yeah,
And
yeah.
whoever was up against him had a walking bucket. So get that bullshit out of here.
Okay, cool. No, I question. I got a better question. How about this? How about
I'll
this?
take
And
Kevin
I'm
Love.
talking about I'm talking about in their primes. I'm talking about in their primes. Dwight Howard or Chris Bosh in their prime.
Chris
I don't look
Bosh.
at Bosh as a center. I look at him as a power forward.
You know what? Chris Bosh is another one of those really skilled players like AD is. Like Chris Bosh is
People,
another one.
And he could
you know
play
what's
decent.
crazy?
The King
I
torch,
think
though.
people underplay. I think people underplay how good Bosh was because once he got to Miami and played with Braun and Wade, he was relegated to a third wheel. But I don't think people really remember just how good he was in Toronto, where he pretty much averaged a double double for like what most of his career there. Like I mean, he averaged
He
what like
averaged
20 and
20 and
12 or 20 and
10.
10. Yeah,
20 and
2010, 20 and
10.
12. Yeah.
20 and 10 for like 8 years, 7, 8 years.
Miami got robbed in the bubble. Go ahead, Akuma. Saying something? Akuma. Go ahead.
I'm just chilling right now.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, that boy.
Uh, he is a good center, but I wouldn't put him
It's,
nowhere near no all time though.
I like Dwight Howard when he was younger in Orlando, when he had Jameer Nelson with him and Turkaloo, but something happened to him once he left Orlando, bro.
Yeah, he got in contact with Kobe and realized he wasn't that nigga.
And Kobe
See,
did rip that asshole, didn't he?
well, well, this is the thing.
No
Like
pun
he
intended.
deserved it though, because it's like, look, man. What was the? He was like, I was sitting there looking at Kobe, man, and he was like Dwight Howard, or it was Matt Barnes. He was like, yeah, man, a Dwight Howard called, and and he's like, yeah, man, what's up with some music producers, some shit, man. He was like, this motherfucker called me asking about music. He's like, man, this shit ain't gonna work.
Uh,
Did you
Man,
did,
he,
and
he
when
always,
y'all forgot that Dwight actually played with my Rockets for some years. Was it 3-4 years that he played with
that
Harden?
really
I,
damaged him too, you know. All
yeah,
that
you know
shit
what I'm
that
saying.
came out.
So
He had a Cooper. What's that girl's name? Yeah, Cooper and something
yeah,
Cooper,
Tia Cooper, yeah,
WNBA.
Tia Cooper, yeah,
And
yeah.
he
How
was
many years
married
did
at
how many years did he play? How many years did he play my Rockets? Was it 3 or 4?
3. Because he wasn't
About 3. Yeah,
there.
okay.
He
Yeah,
was gone when they made it to the conference finals against Golden State. He wasn't on that team.
yeah, yeah. So, matter of fact, I think the year that he left, it was either that same year or the following years when we got Chris Paul. I think
Yeah, he wasn't on that team.
so. Yeah,
That
yeah.
was Harden,
So yeah,
Paul, and I forgot who was the third wheel from that Rocket team. That
yeah.
team
So
gave it away to the Warriors. What was that,
Hey,
2017, 2018? They gave it
mm,
away.
yeah. Well, Mason,
hey,
looks like my Rockets is stuck with Eric Gordon because remember the last time I came up on here, which was like some weeks ago, I told you that the Rockets said they wanted like I think they said they wanted like 2 first round picks and 2 second or third round picks for
Bucks
Eric
wanted
Gordon
Eric
and
Gordon.
yeah, and I heard the
I
man,
don't
Bucks
know
was
if that's
get
interested, but
true.
they
the
didn't pull the
fuck.
trigger. They didn't pull the trigger though, which is smart of them because really Eric Gordon is an old player now at this point in his career. If we was talking to young Eric Gordon, maybe, but at this point, Eric Gordon he's an old nigga now.
Rockets Pistons are
right.
tied for first place in the lottery, followed by San Antonio and I think the other team is the Charlotte team. So
Fuck all them teams, Mace.
hey, look, I'm waiting for Wambayama to come in, bro.
One Mayana, man.
I've
Fuck
seen
that
enough.
kid too. He ain't gonna last. You
I've
know that,
seen
right?
enough
He too.
of him.
Whenever kids is come in that tall, they don't never last. They knees always give out.
If he goes to the Spurs, it's gonna be serious.
Oh
He ain't
yeah,
gonna.
and he
He
could
ain't
be a
gonna
small
do.
forward too.
He ain't gonna do shit. I'm telling you, that kid ain't gonna last. Just like Chet
Okay,
ain't gonna
he's gonna be
last.
fine. I'm telling you.
Just like this kid Jordan Love ain't gonna last.
Hey, look, I'm
Hey
not talking
Mace, let me
football tonight.
let me ask you something. What happened to old boy? What team does he? Because I ain't heard this nigga name in a minute. Porzingis, who he play for now?
The Wizards.
Yeah, he played with Bradley Beal.
He's
Man, you know
having a
what's
monster
crazy?
year too.
You
He
you know what's
balling
crazy?
too.
I remember that year that he had that breakout year in for the Knicks, and everybody's like, "Oh, he's better than Melo. He's Melo's team." And I'm sitting there like, "It's his first year. It's his
That's
first
the way
fucking
they are in
year."
New York, man. His
I'm
nickname
I,
was
I,
Pazingad. They loved him here,
I,
bro. The
I,
white
I'm
boys
I'm
loved him.
like, dude, I'm like, I get it. He's having a great year, but I'm like, how you gonna say somebody's better than a guy who's been in the league damn near 10 years at this point? You know, saying averaging 26 points per
I'll put
game.
it to you this
Just
way: when it comes to your boy, and you know I like Carmelo. Last time we spoke, I
yeah,
told you how highly I think of him. In
yeah.
this town, the white people can't stand him. The brothers love them, bro. White people
Yeah, I
can't
know.
stand him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, man. I know he's not like by white people, and I get it. But what I'm just saying, like, ever since he left the Knicks and
I
he went to
don't get it,
Dallas for a
man.
little bit,
Melo gave
like
niggas everything he had, man. I don't
Damn
get it.
right.
yeah, we all know what happened with Melo. He Phil in the fucking New York media slandered his fucking name and his
Yeah.
reputation, and that's what happened. So it is what it is. But no, like my thing is, ever since Porzingis left and went to Dallas, and then he was the reason why Dallas was he was slowing Dallas down because he couldn't run in in the full court and shit. Like I haven't heard his name since then. So I'm like, and I remember everybody kept saying, man, he's the next Dirk Nowitzki. I'm like, man, slow down. I'm like, I wasn't even the biggest Dirk fan, but I'm like, come on now, y'all gonna disrespect Dirk like that? At least Dirk got a fucking chip. I'm like, I don't never see Porzingis getting a chip unless he just happens to be on the right team at the right time. But he's not gonna be the contributing factor to
The
why
only
any
good,
team wins a championship.
the only good move Phil Jackson made running the Knicks was drafting Porzingis, and that didn't last.
Didn't they boo him when he got drafted on draft night? Didn't they
Yes,
boo him?
they did. And I told everybody at my clinic at the time, all these Knicks fans said they're gonna take the guy from Europe. No, no, they're not. They took him, bro. I was laughing my ass off.
Yep.
It's funny. Anything, like I said, I don't like that team, bro. But I live here, so you know what? I gotta be fair with them, and I think they're on the right path. I'm pretty sure Aunt
So
P loved that trade tonight.
so Mace, question: now that LeBron has broke the record, even though nobody's talking about it no more because of these trades. Um, how many more years is LeBron playing after this season?
I think next year will be his last in LA, and then he'll play 1 year with his son wherever his son goes, and that'll be it. Next year will
So
be his last in LA.
basically, so he'll have what, 2 more years? You think is what you're saying?
Yeah, 1 year with his son.
Yeah, I heard. I heard about that. I heard that's what he wants to do.
He wants to be with his boy. Be crazy. I don't know where his son will go. I mean,
Didn't they
who
say his
knows?
son will probably be? I heard something that his son might not even get drafted. His son may be like an undrafted guy or something like that.
I heard he's going to the G League.
Yeah. Well, LeBron ain't going to no damn G League, that's for sure.
Oh no, no, LeBron will wait till he gets drafted.
I don't
He's
know.
not
We'll
going to go
see.
to college. I think he's going
Somebody
straight
gonna
to the G
draft him
League.
just for LeBron. Like it's gonna happen.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like,
It'll come.
yeah, man, it's like you gonna leave Bronny Jr. undrafted? I don't know.
I think he'll be
He's nice.
drafted, but I think instead of going to college, I think he's going straight to the G League, which would be good for him.
Mm.
Yeah, that's actually a good decision too.
Uh,
I mean, why
Or he
would you
could go
want to
play.
play? Go ahead,
Or he could go
J-Ro.
play overseas. Play overseas like
I don't
most
think
guys do who don't make it.
Bron ain't gonna let that happen. Bron and Savannah
Honestly,
not gonna let that happen, bro.
Yeah, I
no,
don't see that.
I agree with you on that, Mace. But honestly, I think more players who don't make it, who don't get drafted into the NBA, I think more players should take that go overseas route because a lot of players that did do that, it did make their game better. And then by the time they made it to the league, what I'm saying, where they were eligible to get drafted, they were more prepared. I think more players should do that, but so
Interesting, man. And you're right. I said it earlier when I came back up here. And you're right. Look at the West. I'm gonna bump Sacramento to 7, put Phoenix 3, Dallas 4, Clippers 5, Hornets 6, and then after that, bro, Kings 7. It could be Warriors 7, but those bottom 4 teams, the ones who are gonna play in the play-in, that's gonna be very
mm.
interesting.
How many more years you think Lamelo's going to want to play a show? I think at some point Lamelo's going to want to come back out west and
I
play
think
for a
so.
big
I
market
look at
team.
him as Chris Paul heir apparent. He's not gonna play for the Lakers after what they did to his brother.
Well, what about the Clippers?
I could see the Clippers.
But
I
I'm
could
saying
see.
how much longer do you see him staying out east? I think he wants to come back out west and play
Let
for
me
a
see.
big
What
market
draft
team.
was he in? The 19 draft, right?
hmm
Or was he in 20? Which draft was Ball? I think he was in
I want to
20.
say I want to say it was 19. Maybe I'm wrong, or maybe it was 20.
It was 20.
and
So
you think Jordan ain't gonna give him the bank to stay in Charlotte?
I
I
mean,
think
he
Jordan
could.
will, but I think he needs, like, in other words, Charlotte needs to win this lottery more than anybody else.
Mhm.
Charlotte got a big problem on their hands, and the problem on their hands is gonna happen when this boy comes on the market for an extension.
That will be next year, by the way. Like at
Hey
this time
Mace,
next year, that will be the big talk.
hey Mace, I gotta work in the morning, man. I
I
had to come.
appreciate you guys
This
coming
is a
up,
big
bro,
trade,
bro.
so I came up to talk for a minute, but I
Yeah.
gotta work in the morning.
Hey, you guys get some rest. I
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I
about to
appreciate
gotta
get
you
off
guys
go.
too,
coming
Mace.
up.
I gotta
Uh,
shit. I gotta be at work early too. Dust, you know how I go. But shit, I want to come up here and talk to y'all about this. Like I said, Mace, I'm surprised you did it tonight. I thought you was gonna wait till tomorrow.
This is too big to wait for tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
And
Well,
if
you
people
come
see it, they can come back and watch it.
you going live tomorrow, or you
Oh yeah,
taking
I'm
off
doing
tomorrow?
2 shows tomorrow. The first show is the draft show, and then I'm doing the Lakers and the Bucks tomorrow night.
Okay. Now, one last thing before I get off, and you know what, I gotta go ahead because when I'm wrong about some shit, I ain't too prideful to admit I was wrong. But I just gotta say this, man, and this is both for our boy, because we talked about him, but I hate to say this, but I was wrong about our boy Kyler Murray. Like, I think the guy still has a lot of tremendous skill and talent, but I just think that his attitude, is so fucked up to where they say no coach, none of these coaches wants to bite on their job. They said nobody wants their job, and it's
And
because of
Brian
him.
Flores was going to get it, and then when the Vikings said be our defensive coordinator, he just jumped on it. And nobody wants that job. One of the main reasons is because that franchise is they are right now where the Brooklyn Nets are going to be a year from now.
Hmm.
And Kyler Murray, the rumor is they're going to tank this year and go get hopefully they can get the kid from USC and they'll cut Murray altogether.
But Mace, let's be honest. Even let's just say I believe you that they're going to take. I believe you. I don't think you're lying about that. But let's just say that they don't tank. They say they actually do try to compete every time they go out there on the field this next upcoming NFL season. I still believe they're the worst team in their division because we all know the Chiefs are probably going to win the division again next year. You got the Chargers now; they just got Kellen Moore, which I think Kellen Moore is going to make Justin Herbert better. And then you have Sean Payton. He's going to try to reinvent Russell Wilson. Now I don't know how much of an impact he's going to have, but I think he'll have some impact on him. So to me, looking at that division logically, it just makes sense to me that Arizona would be the worst team or the odd team out of all
No,
those teams. So
Arizona's with the Niners.
okay, my bad. Okay,
They're with the
who's
Seahawks,
all
the
in that division
Niners,
then?
and the Rams.
Who's all in that division then?
The
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 division with
what?
Arizona. I'm talking about the
Seattle.
division with Arizona.
Seattle.
The Seattle. Who else?
San Francisco.
Oh
That
well, they
rivalry
fucked anyway. They
that
fucked
rivalry's
anyway.
back. That rivalry's
Well,
back big
they
time.
Arizona screwed anyway. You in the division with the Niners, you ain't gonna win shit.
Yeah, they're done. Matter of fact,
Yeah,
someone's
so
done. Like I said, word is out that they want to tank. Did you hear what the owner said about Kyler Murray?
what?
Or the new GM? The new GM says the Eagles will be checked at the door, and he said he's not going to waste his time talking to him. Nothing to
Was
talk
that
about.
was that
And the
DeAndre
thing
Hopkins that
is,
said he wanted to trade?
Yeah, I
yeah, I
said
heard
that.
that.
Yeah,
Mm.
you can get him
Yeah,
for a third. So if you got a 3, you can trade. You can go get him.
and you
The
know what's
Giants
crazy?
need a wide receiver.
And you know what's crazy? They pretty much stuck with
Fuck it is.
the Cardinals are stuck with Kyler Murray because they paid him all that money and they still owe him. He still has years left on that contract. So even if they tried to pick up the phone and tried to trade him, I don't think nobody wants to take that hit for their contract.
Oh, nobody's gonna take it. He'll be
So
next year's version of Derek Carr.
So I have to admit, Mace, I was wrong about my boy or our boy Kyler Murray. I thought he was going to be the next great guy. I thought he was going to be the next one because he had. I think I still think he has a talent, but again, talent don't mean shit if you don't put in the work and if you don't have the right attitude. So you know, it is
You're
what it
right.
is. But
That is so true.
so, but anyway, Mace, I'm out of here, bro. I got to get up for work in the morning like Dustin. Shout out to the rest of the fellas, that boy, Mr. Miami Akuma. Shout out to Dusty again.
No doubt. Y'all have
But
a good
I'm
one.
okay.
I got to get up myself. Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna let
Yeah,
you. What time you going live, Mace? You going live in the afternoon?
Yeah, 5 o'clock.
Okay.
All right,
I just come up
all
here
right.
for a minute.
All right. I'll come through. What's going on, Mr. Miami? I know you just got up here. What's going on, bro?
What's up, my brother? How you doing?
Good with you.
I'm good, bro. Finna lay down, bro. I got work in the morning, but I'm gonna let you fellas tomorrow, though. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.
Appreciate you, man.
All right,
Get some
then.
quick sleep, bro.
All right.
Appreciate you guys
Peace, man.
pulling up here, bro.
All right,
Peace,
sir.
bro.
OG James Brown, but you too, that boy, you too, family.
What's up? Yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here too.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming, fellas. This late notice. Mr. Miami, I saw you 4 hours ago, right?
Did I just see you 4 hours ago?
Yeah, dude, yes. I jumped out of here 11:30, bro. And I'm just chilling and looking at some stuff, and Sean blows up my phone with the texts, man. Dun, dun,
Dang.
dun, dun. I said, what the hell? And he said it's done. KD was traded to the Suns. I said, let me get off my ass and get back up here. All right,
This
Kuma, you got the stage, family. What you
Dang.
think of that trade tonight?
man.
Like,
You
Now
couldn't
I'm
believe
listening.
it when I posted it, right?
yeah, but I just got the notification because I was knocked out.
And when you saw KD traded to the Suns, what did you think?
Shoot, I just lay back down.
I was stunned, bro. I was stunned when Sean texted me that. I was like, what?
So watch
Thank you,
Kate
James.
never
What
been
the f-
injured the whole time. Like maybe this was the thing that was going on. They were waiting for trades or something, and they were just quiet about it. Watch him get right on the court as soon as he gets to the Suns facility.
that Brooklyn franchise is gone, bro. That shit just been obliterated, bro. And I said
It's
that on
hard
Sunday.
to
I
say
said that they break up
goodbye.
that team. I said that franchise is done, bro. And the main reason is the Knicks are just so big in this town, bro. And
It's hard to say
trust me,
goodbye
Miami's
to
crazy.
Brooklyn.
Yes, you're right about that. And I'm telling you right now, the New York media and the fans here, they told both of them, don't let the door hit you in the ass, and they're both gone now. Incredible. I'm dead serious. The Nets gave up Kyrie for an EBT card. That trade was horrible.
Dang.
This trade with KD, this is good for them, but I would want to have Aiton in the deal instead. But then again, the young center they got, I forgot the kid's name. He's damn good. Nick Claxton, he's a good player. I was shocked too, bro. Didn't think KD was going to Phoenix. I thought what would happen is KD would play with these new guys into June or whenever they get eliminated, and then they would trade them in the summer. But to trade them this quick is incredible. It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. Wow. God damn, I've done 2 hours of this trade already. Shit.
Dang, another 6 hours?
Damn, bro. No, I'm not going that long, man. You know, Iverson came up. I'm glad to see you. Long time no see, family. I'll be on tomorrow, Iverson, at 5 o'clock. We're gonna do all the trades up here, and then later on, I'll do Milwaukee and the Lakers tomorrow night. Look, Lakers. You know, but I'm stunned, but they traded him this quick. I agree with you, Iverson.
Yeah, man, that's wild. That's crazy. I hope Spencer Dinwiddie kept his house in Brooklyn from the first time so he
They're
could just
trying to move him to Toronto. They're talking right now. They're trying to move him to Toronto. And the hottest name out here, and I know he's pretty talented. Everybody wants, especially in the West, everybody wants this OG movie plays for the Raptors.
Who the
Golden
one
State wants him, Memphis wants him, Portland wants him. If I'm Portland, I know they got this cute win tonight. I think it's time to just say, boys, let's just sit this one out.
I think the Heat they might get it tomorrow.
Yeah, the Heat, I think, will make a move tomorrow. They should. I know you. I know you're going to tell me to shut up. They should have got Josh Hart.
Shut up.
Boy, is New York a buzz about that trade?
Silence.
Wow. So, New York is happy tonight. Brooklyn is devastated tonight. Matter of fact, I'll say this. If people are clubbing tonight in Brooklyn, because that's where all the clubs are right now, it's in Brooklyn. That's the new hotspot. They've replaced Manhattan here in New York. People probably found out at the club, but most of Brooklyn are sleeping. They'll find out when they read the newspaper later this morning. It's going to devastate that town. It really is. Because Brooklyn is not the smartest when it comes to basketball, when it comes to the NBA, because they're mostly Knicks fans, a lot of them. But the ones who do root for the Nets, when they see what they got back, they really didn't get back nobody. Third Ward was right. They didn't get no star back in these trades. And Iverson is right. They traded those players for a bologna sandwich. That is true. Sad. I'm glad that I remember, I think it was like 9 years ago, except for Damon Lillard, 4 of our starting 5 left. Go ahead, Akuma.
It's just ridiculous, man. Miles Bridges and basically Spencer Dinwiddie for KD and Kyrie.
I think Cam Johnson's a good player.
He
One
is
thing about
good. He's
Cam
great.
Johnson, I like,
But
he can
like,
score. He can score. And the
I mean,
Nets found this kid at the end of their bench named Thomas. He scored 47 and 44 in 2 games, bro.
I can't say he's not ready, but can he do it consistently to carry a team
Well,
that just lost two
he'll have 30,
superstar players?
25 games to prove it because their season's over, in my opinion.
That's what I'm thinking. So it's like y'all kind of put him in a bad or a good position, depending on how you look at if where you're aiming to build. But like, dang,
No, I think Chet Holmgren, Iverson, I saw your question earlier. I think Chet Holmgren's going to be a good NBA player. I think what's interesting with Oklahoma is, do they miss the playoffs and have a chance to win the lottery? Because if they get Wembanyama, oh my God. Him and Holmgren together and that kid, Shea, whatever his name is, Jugair, whatever his name is, averaging 30 a game. That team would be scary. And yeah, they did trade him for bologna sandwich. And in 2 minutes, I'm going to let everybody go to bed, including myself. I'll be back tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
Get back
I
in the
already
bed.
set the time because by that time, the rest of the trades will be made. And you know what I love about KD getting traded? You will not hear about the Laker trade no more. Because ESPN was ready to go full blast Lakers. They can't do that now. And I'm glad.
Or something like that.
Yes.
So wait, is AD officially traded?
No, AD is still with the Lakers. He didn't get traded. That trade, let me do that trade for you again so you know. The LA trade was D'Angelo Russell goes back to the Lakers. Let me get it for you.
D'Angelo Russell from the Timberwolves goes back to the Lakers.
Yes, he does. He goes back to LA. See what else. Let me get this because now, like I said, the big story now is Westbrook goes to Utah. And Mike Conley and a whole bunch of number ones go back to Minnesota. Here you go. This is the trade officially.
Mike Conley's
Russell, Malik Beasley, and Jared Vanderbilt go to the Lakers. Russell goes to Utah, and the Timberwolves get Mike Conley and a bunch and a boatload of number ones.
So wait, Mike Conley is
Utah
where
is in Minnesota. Yeah, he went to Minnesota.
Again?
Say again?
So Mike Conley's back with Rudy Gobert?
Yep. Yes, he is.
What?
I didn't notice that till you said it. But that's
This
the
is
trade
wild.
for the Lakers tonight. The Lakers came out like bandits. What?
This is wild.
But this man
Then when he
is
goes
the
back to
big
the
winner.
Nets, Angelo Russell's back to the Lakers, and
Mhm.
Mike Conley's back with Rudy Gobert.
Yep.
That's nuts.
Crazy, right?
NBA. Wow.
And this team,
All in it like 24 hours.
yeah, crazy, right? I know KD is
Dang.
ecstatic. Go to Phoenix. And I can tell you something else that doesn't really get talked about. I don't think KD liked it in Brooklyn. I think it reminded him too much of Baltimore where he grew up, if you know what I mean.
I understand that. At the same time, it's like maybe he wanted to change the scenery. Like
Kyrie loved it there, but Kyrie was a prick.
he also had a lot of support there. I don't know. But no, he's the one who left first. He said he wanted to leave. So it's like I don't even know if he liked it there.
And he said he was happy for KD got out of there tonight. Iverson said Laker fans on Twitter now saying thanks for everything, Westbrook. A big capping. That sure is. And Iverson says free trades shook up the league. Yep. Big time.
I mean,
And there's more to come. I mean, Toronto wants to get rid of everybody except Scotty Barnes. The Nets still want to trade Dunwoody.
they did Westbrook like that though. Like that's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Somebody else wants to make. Memphis and Golden State trying to desperately make a move by tomorrow's deadline.
man.
So Miami Heat also wants to make a move, but they should have made it with. They should have did what the Knicks did tonight and got Josh Hart.
No.
What's wrong with Josh Hart?
We want a good player, not
He doesn't suck. He's a Heat player. That's what the Heat likes.
another Ben Simmons.
A lot of people are. A lot of people tonight. I was listening to some of this shit before I came back up here. They were praising the Knicks getting him. They said they gave up just a number one pick.
What?
Yeah, people like that trade for the Knicks. I love that trade for the Blazers, bro. I get a number one pick. I get the guy who I'm curious to look at in Cam Reddish.
Wait, this is hold on. Basically, LeBron said, "Thank you, Westbrook, for helping me break the number one scoring record, but you gotta go, fam."
Fucking LeBron, man.
Because he could have
This,
vetoed. I'm pretty sure he could have vetoed that trade. Like he could have said, "No, keep Westbrook." But
that's a good trade for the Lakers, but the problem is KD is now in the West again. That's the problem.
that's KD and Kyrie are both in the West.
That's the problem.
He's a Lakers killer.
Difference
The-
is KD has three superstars on his team, and I would say Kyrie has two.
One of the best players in the world with him now. Basically, Dallas got two of the best players in the world. And they got KD coming. I mean, they got Kyrie coming off the bench. That's scary, bro. And
I don't know
they
why.
ran the Clippers out of the gym tonight in LA. They ran the Clippers out. That game was over at halftime, bro. They were up by 20 at halftime, Dallas.
I had a feeling like Kyrie is the type. Every time we see him go to like a new team, or like every time we get some clips of him in practice, he always pushes the team to be better. Yeah, that's how
That
I
is
feel.
true.
Like he does bring a certain energy to the locker room. Like y'all gonna feel the skills that I bring to the table, so we're gonna push this, see what's going on.
I agree. I'm glad I did this tonight, though, and we'll pick up on it tomorrow. Guys, get off of work, especially Miami. I'll be on Miami. Get off, and
What
it's
time you
good.
coming
The
on tomorrow?
NBA has, and I never thought I would say this out of my mouth. For all the bashing I did the NBA and all the love I showed the NFL, and the biggest week of the NFL, Super Bowl week, the NBA destroyed it.
Super Bowl
Man,
The,
gonna
the NBA totally killed the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl gonna be boring this weekend.
And God forbid for the NFL if another big star get traded later on today.
I hope not.
Yeah.
I
Let
mean, that's
somebody like
the way. This is getting interesting at this point. It's like
yeah, isn't it? Let Trey Young get traded to Miami today.
the whole league just changed.
It sure did. It was Denver, Memphis, Boston, Milwaukee, Brooklyn, and Cleveland and Philly. Those were the teams. Now it's fascinating. Now the
Should
NBA
be
got me interested the last 25 games.
Like
I
the
think
East
yeah, go ahead.
weaker.
East got weaker, yeah. The
Yeah, that's
East, you know who it is. It's either Boston, Cleveland, Philly,
yeah,
or
exactly. Like
or Milwaukee.
yeah, and
One of
that's
those four is gonna come out East.
that whole Nets concept is done.
Yeah, it's over. And you know the sad part is, and I agree with I forgot. Oh, it was Draymond. He called the Nets owner petty. It's a sad one to say, folks. And I'm glad it's a quarter to 4 in the morning Eastern time. Well, I'm gonna say it. What you just saw with the Brooklyn Nets is bad. That owner has no respect for brothers, bro.
I would agree. Like I think that's kind of what happened because I think KD really he's not very vocal about things like that, but I feel like he might have undercover wanted out of there too.
I think that owner of the Nets, I give him credit. He's telling his star players, no inmates running my asylum. But also by doing that, you're gonna have a hard time bringing in free agents. And Brooklyn is a nice place to live if you got money. And of course, all these NBA players have money.
You're gonna
And
have
for
a
them to do that,
best
crazy.
player in the world. Like you got KD and Kyrie, like literally two of the best players in the league that you could ever ask for. Like you gotta have some tact about how you treat them at the same time.
It's something that I said 2 years ago, Coma, up here. And I got a lot of pushback, but it's beginning slowly but surely coming to fruition. Um, the new NBA fan is not the guys who came up here tonight. Yourself, Miami. Know what I'm saying? Give me a second.
How you doing tonight, Mr. Miami?
How you doing, my brother?
Feeling good, man. Yes, sir. Good to hear from you, dog.
I'm just sitting back chilling. Just I was knocked out before I got the notification that KD's with the Phoenix. Oh shoot!
Yeah, I was handling some business. I finally sat down and relaxed, and I was like, what? This is, man, this, I don't know what's next after this. This is nuts. This is, man, man, oh, man.
All right, good
Less
night.
than
Good night.
we were watching KD and Kyrie on the same team. Now they're all over the
On the
nation.
West Coast.
The
About
East
it.
always has been a
Like,
cakewalk.
this is
This is
crazy.
why LeBron been to so many finals. Facts.
Who gonna
Oh,
be the
that
who?
is facts. That is facts. I agree. I think the only time when the East was strong, and I hate to say it, was when Jordan ran the East in the 90s.
Yeah,
And
and
then,
with
and then you had the Miami Heat sprinkled in. Yeah, go ahead, family.
At
yeah, I was gonna say
Atlanta.
Yeah, go ahead, Kuma.
no. That's all I had to say. I was gonna like. I agree with that. The East has been kind of yeah. The Miami Heat, maybe Cleveland. Yeah, Cleveland, but
They never got to the
that was like
finals with LeBron the first time. They only got there once against San Antonio. They got swept. It's been a long time for the East. I think Boston's good, but I get the feeling though. I think Milwaukee wants payback, and Embiid's gonna have something to say about this before it's done. I think the East is gonna be fascinating. And like I said, don't sleep on Cleveland because Mitchell got to play these games now. You cannot do load management, Donovan Mitchell, after two good games, bro. Enough.
yeah. Basically, changed the East to like four strong teams, which is
Yep.
like
And any of them can win.
yeah. That's what's crazy about it. It's like you reduce the East to four strong teams, and now like the West is like I don't know what to make of the West right now. I'm just
The
gonna have to
West
say,
was good to begin with, but like I said, everybody was doing load management, and it effed everything up. The only team that was playing good, consistent, was Denver and Memphis and New Orleans before Zion went hurt. But Memphis and New Orleans, and you want to know what's crazy? Memphis has lost 10 of their last 12 because of what this guy said when he opened his mouth. Yeah. So I'm going to bed, guys. I will see you guys
Yeah, I'm getting this
later
bed
this
myself.
afternoon. Both of you guys get your sleep. Kuma, I'll see you. I'll probably see you in ES1 Ross's room later this afternoon. Iverson, I love you, man. Thank you for being great tonight, man. Appreciate you. Go ahead, Mr. Miami. One more time.
This time, ladies and gentlemen,
There you go.
Shawn Michaels. It's a new kind of champion in WWE. Ladies and gentlemen, Shawn Michaels. It's a new kind of champion, and the current WWE champion have left the building. This time, Shawn Michaels have left the building.
There you go, emoji. I love you, man. Appreciate you being in here this late in the morning, man. Everybody get some sleep. I'll see everybody in 13 hours. I'll be back, and we'll recap all the trades because by then the trade deadline will be over. And the hottest name out there right now is OG Ananabi. Guess that's how you say his name, of the Toronto Raptors. I don't have to do what I did 4 hours ago. I'll just say to everybody who's listening and who's in the chat, get some sleep, and I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. We'll do the whole trade deadline. Giannis against LeBron tomorrow night, and the New Look Lakers. That's the game late tomorrow night, 10 o'clock Eastern.
I see you this
TNT. I will
evening.
do play-by-play of that game tomorrow. I appreciate everybody being here in this short notice. I love you, man. I'll see you. I'll see you later this afternoon,
Love
Iverson,
you,
and
Coach.
everybody else.
I see you this evening.
Yeah, I'll see you later this evening, bro.
yes, sir. I love time. It's already about that time.
Peace to you, Iverson. You've been great, man. He said peace to all of us. Good
All right,
morning,
brother.
everybody.
Peace, everybody.
That's right. Good morning, everybody from the Oasis. Peace out, everybody. Have a good day.
Yes, sir.